Scenario 1, like I put, is the worst case scenario, and that's where you have to label out all possible solutions. So for example 4, we're asked to solve the following. We want to find theta, all values of theta whose arcsine is square root of 2 over 2. So now we don't have this restriction on theta where it's between like 0 and 2 pi. Theta can be anything. So let me draw out what's going on here. I'm going to do this one at a time. So I'm going to actually do two separate drawings here for you. Okay, for the first one, I'm going to give you an angle whose sine value is square root of 2 over 2. So what this says is give me an angle, or what angles have a sine value of square root of 2 over 2. That's the question that's being asked. So we know that at 45 degrees, which is pi over 4, we have a height value. This guy's length right here is square root of 2 over 2. Now we also have to talk about every other angle that stops at that point, every other angle that's coterminal. So pi over 4, okay, and also, so let me make a list here. Pi over 4 is one of the angles. Another angle is pi, actually let me do them vertically. I think it looks better. The other one is pi over 4 plus 1 revolution, which is 2 pi. We could also do 2 revolutions from pi over 4. I could rewrite this like this. Plus 2 pi plus another 2 pi. Or 3 revolutions. Okay, this game can go on forever. Now, in fact, I can go the other way as well. I could go in reverse. I could say pi over 4, and let's go clockwise, a revolution. Or let's go clockwise, 2 revolutions. So to describe this ugly set of values right here, how we describe this is pi over 4 plus 2k pi, where k is an integer. What that means is k, this value for k, is any number that's in this set. So for example, let's give you an example here. If k was, let's say, negative 2, then I would have pi over 4 plus 2 times negative 2 times pi, which is pi over 4 minus 4 pi. What is that guy? Well, that guy is right here. So I'm going to erase all this because we don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's get rid of all that. What we do need is just this one little statement over here. So this statement describes all of those angles that are coterminal with pi over 4. Now there's another angle out there that also has a sine value of square root of 2 over 2. And that angle comes out this way at 135 degrees, which is 3 pi's over 4. Again, what I want is 3 pi over 4 plus every possible revolution. So I write that as 3 pi over 4 plus every single possible revolution around. Now, I've got two answers and I need to combine them. So that describes this. And so of course if I'm looking for all the different angles, both of these guys, this guy here and this guy down here, both satisfy that answer. So let's combine them using set notation. So our final answer is this. Theta. Okay. All of our thetas are equal to. Now we have to write some kind of list here. So all of our angles are equal to theta such that, okay, theta is, and that's written wrong. I'm going to have to make a change there. So if you've already copied this down, if you copied it down too early, we're talking the 22nd or earlier, there's an edit on there. Theta has to be, theta has to be equal to either pi over 4 plus 2k pi, or theta's got to be equal to 3 pi over 4 plus 2k pi, comma, where k is an element of the integers. So we basically just say, okay, theta's got to be equal to this mess or this mess.